fumes from vehicle exhaust and diesel generators, smoke from open burning of waste, road dust and gas flares. These are some sources of air pollution in Nigeria, which has led to diseases and sometimes death of many. According to available records, Nigeria has mortality for air pollution of 307.4 for every 100,000 people, the second worst in all of Africa. World Health Organization's estimates show that air pollution is a risk factor for non-communicable diseases worldwide, causing about 24% of all adult deaths from heart diseases, 29% from lung cancer, 25% from stroke, and 43% from chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases. It was in a bid to create awareness on the dangers of air pollution and prefer solutions that this lecture was put together.
Air pollution comprises of particles, fine particles, and which can irritate the nasal cavity of humans. And when it irritates the nasal cavity of humans, it can trigger inflammation because the body will see the air pollution as infection. It will trigger inflammation and it can get to the lungs. If it gets to the lungs, you have respiratory diseases occurring in humans. And then if it gets to the heart, you also have problems like stroke, heart diseases. And then if pregnant women are exposed to air pollution, this inflammation is also triggered in the body of pregnant women, and which may lead to preterm birth. In children, it's even worse. Children should not even be exposed to air pollution because it can cause lung damage. So we should try as much as possible to avoid our exposure to air pollution, both indoors and outdoors.
The impacts of air pollution to the society, the impact on the health, the impact on infrastructure, the impact on our vehicles, and all that. So the whole drive is to make the people aware of the problem and to advocate ways by which we can find solutions.
For speakers at this forum, it is only when people are aware that they can take action to mitigate the impact of air pollution.
It's a global issue. It's also a local issue because it's easy for us to relate with air pollution, particularly on the Nigerian road. If you are moving around, a trailer passes by your side and you are just, dusted up, all kinds of dirty smoke with all kinds of dangerous air pollutant. So it's an opportunity for us to know that this is all in the air and we should all be aware of it. It's also an opportunity to be aware that apart from the pollution we encounter on the road, there are also so much pollutants in our houses, that is indoor air pollutants, whether it is formaldehyde or some kind of solvents from paints and the rest of it. And this can have serious impact. People even say some of these are some of the major reasons why we have cancer and the rest of it in our environment.
The reason why air pollution should be everybody's concern is because it does not respect borders. If you pollute the air in your house, of course your neighbor will be affected. So that's why it should be the concern of everybody. Okay, so for Nigeria, I would advise that we increase our awareness creation, and educate everybody, on the effects, causes, and mitigation of air pollution. Of course, we know all those issues are. We know the biggest culprit is burning and use of fossil fuel. So the advocacy should be in reduction and proper utilization of this fuel, and probably encourage renewable energies, right?
The lecture, organized by the Society for Environmental Toxicology and Pollution Mitigation, was part of activities to mark the 2019 World Environment Day.